Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Today is day 2 of the young Dolph murder trial out there in Memphis. Shout out Memphis, Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? And today the prosecutors showed the video timeline of, the actions of the two people charged with his death. Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith. And what they did today was show a timeline leading up to the death, the actual shooting of rapper Young Dolph. Check this out, and we'll come back and talk about it, because there's a couple of things I'm going to talk about in the videos that you see.
It's day 2 in the young Dolph murder trial, which much of today's testimony showing video surveillance, prosecutors say, ties suspect Justin Johnson to the car used in the murder. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alex Coleman. April is on assignment. Johnson is on trial for the murder of the Memphis rapper. He's accused of being one of the gunmen along with Cornelius Smith. But prosecutors allege the overall mastermind was Big Jook, a high-up at CMG. That's a rival record label of young Dolph. Big Jook was killed earlier this year outside of a Memphis nightclub. WREG Shay Arthur has been following this case. She's live at the Criminal Justice Center with the latest from today. Shay, what's going on?
Hey, Alex. Well, just as I was stepping out to come talk to you, Jamarcus Johnson, that's actually Justin Johnson's brother. He was taking the stand. He has been accused of accessory after the fact, helping his brother. He did take a plea deal earlier this year. He's been out on bond, but today when he's testifying in court, he is not showing his face. Really, he just took the stand about 10 minutes or so ago. And as he was up there, we could see Justin Johnson, who's accused of murder. You could see his face. He appeared a bit emotional at times, so more on his testimony in just a short time. But again, as you mentioned here, much of today's testimony really went back to how crucial video evidence has been in this case. It really goes back to what the prosecutor, Paul Hagerman, said in his opening statement yesterday. He told the jury the problem with these guys getting away with this shooting is that this didn't happen in 1981. It didn't happen in 1991 or 2001. It happened in 2021. There's cameras everywhere, and everyone has cell phones. On the stand Tuesday, Terrence Dabney, a now retired Memphis police homicide investigator. He handled the young Dolph case. He detailed the crime scene outside of Makita's Cookies. The spent shell casings, videos, and pictures shown to the jury showed two men with guns, one of them wearing the Bass Pro hat and the gray sweatpants. Prosecutors say is Justin Johnson. The getaway car seen on video, a stolen white Mercedes. Now, rewind back the day before young Dolph's murder, 17 hours before. The jury has shown surveillance video from Crosstown Concourse, where Johnson was living with a relative. You can see a white Ford Expedition pull into the parking garage. Then you see a man on the elevator wearing a Bass Pro hat, gray sweatpants. Prosecutors say that's Johnson. A series of videos spanning several hours, counting down to Dolph's death, is shown, showing Johnson coming and going from the building in the same outfit. At one point, he returns to Crosstown Concourse in a white Mercedes car. Prosecutors also show video of a car exchange at a gas station in the middle of the night where that Mercedes is picked up. Then, around 30 minutes before the murder, video shows Johnson leaving the apartment once again. And once again, he's in the same outfit. This time, he's on the phone with his young daughter. You see him leave in the white Mercedes. The shooting outside of Makita's. The incident captured on video. Young Dolph is killed. Today, the investigator testified those guns used in the murder, an assault rifle and a handgun, have never been recovered. Then, 37 minutes after the shooting, prosecutors say surveillance video shows the accused shooters going to another apartment complex, changing clothes, Johnson into a yellow hoodie, and leaves in a white Expedition. Then, hours later, more surveillance video shows him return to Crosstown Concourse in a yellow sweatshirt, go into an apartment, come back out with his bags packed. Then investigators say he went on the run, starting a manhunt. And Johnson was later caught in the Indianapolis area. But again, Alex, as I mentioned, currently on the stand right now is Justin Johnson's brother, Jamarcus Johnson. He has taken a plea deal for accessory after the fact. Prosecutors say he did help his brother with some evidence there they say was involved in Dolph's murder. We'll have more from him tonight at 5 o'clock. For your news leader, we're live downtown tonight. Shay Arthur, WREG News Channel 3. There was also testimony from a man who did not show his face for security reasons that said he was there. He was at the gas station when Johnson traded another car for that white Mercedes. This was just hours before young Dolph's death. Listen to what he had to say. And remember, Justin Johnson, he's also known as Straight Drop.
When y'all got to the gas station, what happened?
We got some gas. They talked for a minute, then we pulled off. They pulled back around, and Straight Drop got in the Benz.
And that man who we just heard from there said he had no idea what the car was going to be used for and had nothing to do with that crime. He said he would never do something like this. He actually called young Dolph his family. And Stephanie and Greg, a total of 3 witnesses took the stand today. Court, again, as I mentioned, has ended for the day, but it will resume tomorrow. We'll be here. We'll keep you posted. For your news leader, we're live downtown tonight. Shay Arthur, WREG.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. More telling on Justin Johnson, a.k.a. Straight Drop. Now, he was down here staying with relatives before taking young Dolph's life and booking the Indianapolis where he got caught, right? Now, check this out. Somebody else on the stand telling on Straight Drop, Justin Johnson. Now, we had Cornelius Smith saying something yesterday. He was the one with the long rifle shooting, while Justin Johnson is the one that had the handgun. But what's crazy is they tracked the timeline, showing what they was doing the day before. Looked like a regular day. Walking around, chilling. Same clothes they had on with the hit, Justin Johnson, I mean. And they went and picked up that stolen Mercedes the night before. Guy that was with him was out there telling, they ain't say his name. He was out there telling, yeah, he got in the Straight Drop, got in the car. More telling. Gangster, but more telling. Hear me on this. The part that cracked me up is it showed Justin Johnson with a little baby that he got in a stolen car with and drove to school, I guess. What you think about that? I want you to think about that. He got in a stolen vehicle out there supposed to do a hit incognito, and you put your daughter in jeopardy. Well, or son, I think that was a little girl. How crazy is that? It's like grown people nowadays have the thought process or just the thinking pattern of children. That's why they can easily do this type of stuff. You ever notice that people only get conscious when they get caught? So this dude Cornelius Smith telling means nothing to me. Honestly, it doesn't. You only got a conscience after you got caught. And, you know, we talked about the whole situation. They saying Big Jook offered $100K to kill this man, a rival in the music industry. And they went along and did it like dummies. Now they're caught. He's dead already. I mean, come on, man. Come on. What they say, it's a million roads and they all in gun smoke. When you live this type of life. Guy had his daughter. Didn't think at all, hey, I can do something tomorrow or whenever that I might not see this baby again that needs me in her life or his life. Didn't think nothing of that. That's the thing. Nobody can feel sorry for you in life when you live recklessly with your own life and don't, put yourself in danger. That's like if I make a fire and I say, don't go in that fire. You know that fire hot. But it's something in that fire that's tempting you to risk burning yourself up. And you keep jumping in there. Ain't nobody going to keep pulling you out. They not. They showed video evidence, timelines of him going with the clothes on. Can't beat that. Can't beat that rap. You got people telling me too. Come on, this is supposed to be gangster. It's like no code. They say it's a code of the streets. It's no code. It varies from place to place and the individual on what's copacetic or not to do with the street code, which is a bunch of BS. But either way, man, and lastly, I want to say this, man. I was looking a little bit at the trial because I was up here making videos. I was looking a little bit at the trial, the live showing of the trial. They had a guy up there. They said, how did you know that you had found young Dolph? They said he came across the road. Like, I guess he came on the intersection. He went past them. They said they recognized him by his camouflage wrap. It's a specialty kind of wrap he had on his car. And that's the thing. Everybody wants to be unique. But when you're a celebrity and you're successful, no matter what the scale of your success is, you got to take more caution in your security. That don't make you weak. It make you smart. If you're successful, there are always people that are always trying to look at your plate that are hungry. That's why, like, you see these stupid videos time and time again. Rappers rapping with stacks of money in their hand and a bunch of poor kids and people around them with guns in the air, and they carrying this money and they all in the hood. You never show hungry ninjas your plate. Never. Because this might be the outcome. I want you to think about it. He didn't know, them people didn't even know him like that. They took his life over nothing. One of them supposed to be straight drop, is supposed to be a rapper. Why don't you just follow his path? You know what I'm saying? If you got talent, you'll get noticed. You ain't got to do no old crazy stuff like this to risk your career. Then again, people don't take life seriously, and things like this happen. But what's messed up is a lot of innocent people get caught up in it. You killed somebody you don't even know like that for nothing. And that's what hurts the most. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.